I'm Fake Up with Alexia and I approve this message.
Didn't even get to cross.
Hola, mi cholas. Welcome back to my channel. This is the second episode of our EDC series here on Fake Up with Alexia for Fake Up Festival Friday. I got inspired by obviously our voting that we had to do today, June 7th. Even though the video is going to be up on Friday. Anyways, so I wanted to go for a really patriotic look. A lot of people do wear red, white, and blue to raves here in America, obviously in America. So if you want to learn how to do this patriotic rave look, just keep on watching. So first, you're going to get a piece of tape full size. So basically, you're going to have the first piece of tape from the corner of your eye to the outer part of your eyebrow. So, and then for the second piece of tape, you're going to cut a piece of tape in half and you're gonna lie that right against the other piece of tape and close your eye so the application is a lot easier and make sure that the line's gonna be a lot straighter. Now for the first step of the tutorial, you're gonna go ahead and grab that first red eyeshadow, and I'm using a packing brush and I'm just applying this on the inner corner of my eye, well obviously where the tape is not covering, and I'm just gonna cover my part of my lid. And so the easy part of this tutorial is that because you're only using one color, you're not using any like transition colors or anything, that this whole color is going to do the whole look for you. So after you're applying the red, you're going to do a little bit at a time. So apply a little bit of red first, then you're going to take a blending brush and blend that into your crease so it's like seamlessly. See how the pink is kind of dragging a little bit more up towards my eyebrow and creating that transition color, and I didn't have to use one. Now I went in with a red that was a little like one shade darker, that way just to get a true red, because see how it was like still like a lighter pink. I didn't really want that, so I went in with more of a blood red eyeshadow and I packed that right on top and did the same thing, blended it out into the quote-unquote transition color that we just created. For the brow bone, I went ahead and used Pearl by Becca. You can use any, you know, shiny white eyeshadow or even a matte one. It looks really great just to highlight the brow bone and give you some definition. Now comes the fun part. So you're gonna pull the first piece of tape away. And now we have our first line created. Now with mine, it started to lift up some of my eyeshadow primer, so I was going in with a little bit of concealer just to clean up my line, because my mistake, I didn't press down the tape a little bit the closest to my eye really tightly, so I went to get some concealer, clean that up. And then I'm going in with some white eyeshadow just to pack it on in that middle section to make it nice and covered and it's not like all like patchy because of the tape. Now here comes the second fun part. We're gonna apply the blue color. So I'm going in with the same packing brush and I'm applying a dark navy blue color. Notice how I'm concentrating the darkness right in the corner of the tape in my eye. If that makes any sense, you guys can see I'm packing it really, really darkly right there, and then making sure that I'm blending it up a little bit, so kind of like a faded liner type, like so, just blending it into that white zone that we made crisp. And then lastly, I'm pulling away the second bigger piece of tape, and now our eyes are pretty much done. For my eyelashes choice, I'm gonna go ahead and with Iconics by House of Lashes. One of my favorite pairs. It makes it really, really, really pretty. Your eyes are open wide, they're dramatic. Best lashes on the market. Off of camera, I went ahead and just put on the rest of my face. You guys have already seen this 1,000 times. And for my lips, I went ahead and just chose a red liquid lipstick. I'm particularly using the one by jeffereestar Cosmetics in Redrum. Best formula. It lasts a really long time, and I like how it's a really like American patriotic red. I love it so much. Lastly, I'm going to go in and do my bottom eyeshadow for my eyes now. So, and I'm going to use the same red that we used up top and put that on the inner corners. And we're going to take the same navy blue that we used up top, and I'm going to put that on the outer corners of my bottom lids. This is very simple, guys. It's just mirroring whatever you did on the top and then blending both of those out so they don't look so concentrated closest to the lash line. And next for my inner corner highlight, I die over this powder. It's this Ben Eye like iridescent white glittery powder. Now I always go very overboard with glitter, you know me. Who doesn't love glitter? But for this look, I just wanted to do something more on the simpler side. So I wanted to add just 2 sequins on the highest points on my brows, and I feel like it just gave like a really nice focal point. And that pretty much wraps that all up, kids. Just put on some bottom mascara and your look is pretty much complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this patriotic rave look. I do have one more episode of Fake Up Festival Friday, like my EDC edition. It's gonna be out probably not the day of EDC, maybe a couple days before that, so you guys will still have some time to watch it and possibly do it. I don't know. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, regrets, leave them in the comments box below. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, cholas.